Hello everyone, welcome to All Things Flossy. Yes, this is All Things Flossy. Thank you for subscribing to my channel and thank you for sticking with me. If you are a new subscriber, I want to say welcome and let's enjoy some good food together. In today's video, I'm going to show you how I made this delicious and tasty canned beef egg stew. Yes, I use canned beef and I use eggs to make this delicious stew. For my ingredients, I have here some eggs, I have some curry powder, I have some bay leaves, and then I also use the Knorr cube. I use the shrimp one. This is it. And for the cube was big enough, so I divided it into two. So I used half of the cube, and then I also used nutmeg. Here I used my canned beef. You can use ground beef, it's still gonna work out perfectly. I have here my garlic, I have here my scotch bonnet, I have here my ginger, and I have my 2 large onions. For my herbs, I have aniseed seeds, I have rosemary, and I have thyme, and I have some dried shrimps. I have green onions too. I have some tomatoes. I have my red bell pepper. I have my green bell pepper. And then I also have, these are the green onions. And I have some can of tomato paste. So I start off by cutting my onions, and I'll be using the food processor to slice it. It was pretty easy and fast. This is what after. So now I'll be chopping my other ingredients. So that'll be the onions, my scotch bonnet, my ginger, my garlic, and I'll be adding the herbs and the dried shrimps. I am going to blend it. I'm not gonna blend it very smooth. It's gonna be finely minced. Now I am going to cut the white part of my green onions. I want good flavors out of this, so we're gonna use this. Starting off by pouring my oil. You can use any oil. I had olive oil at home, so that's what I used. Gonna add half of my sliced onions in there. And I'll be adding the green onions too. These have big flavors, trust me. I will be adding my paste. See how it's been minced in there? Yep, this is what I want for my stew. So I'm gonna cover it and cook it. Whilst I'm doing that, I will be blending my red bell pepper. Do not waste it. See, don't waste your bell peppers. When you use these, it also has good flavors too. Very good flavor. I hope you've tried using it. I use it for my stew, my soup, anything. So it's good. I like it this way. I will be adding my tomato paste. Mix it all together. So I will be chopping my tomatoes. You can slice it, chop it, whatever, but I'll use the processor to chop it for me. So kind of not really smooth, kind of chopped, you know. Yep, I didn't blend it very smooth, so here you go. But like I said, you can slice it or however you want it. You still have tomatoes in your stew, right? You cook it on the medium heat. You don't want it to burn. After about 10 minutes, I'm going to add my bell pepper that was added, the red one. I'm going to add it. I don't really add it in the beginning. I always add it halfway because I wanted to take away the sourness of the tomatoes, and it pretty much works for me. Okay, now I'm going to add my curry powder, and I'll add my bay leaf, and I'll add the half cube of the Knorr shrimps. You can actually smell the herbs that was used to blend the onions and the garlic and the scotch bonnet. You can really smell it, and these herbs have good flavors. Now I'll be adding my nutmeg. And when you add nutmeg to anything, you can really smell it and taste it as well. Good flavors, very good flavors. Here I have my canned beef, and so some people don't really always have problems opening up a canned beef, but it's pretty much easy. Just turn it around and just keep going. See? Okay, I'm gonna add my canned beef. And canned beef is salty, so that's why I haven't added any salt yet. I'll cook it for about 5 minutes, and then I'll be adding my eggs. So you can use as many eggs as you want. It depends if you want it very eggy, you want it in between, however. I'm gonna cover it so the eggs can cook. Whilst I'm doing that, I'll be slicing out my green bell pepper. And like I said, do not waste any of the food in there. Wow, see that? The egg is cooked and it's bigger. I didn't want it tiny in my stew. So now I'll be adding the rest of the sliced onions we left behind, and I will add my green bell pepper. Stir gently. And then you can now taste for salt. So I'm adding the rest of the green onions. Remember, I used the whiter part, so I'm adding it now. I don't want to waste it, and I'll be adding my salt, just a little bit. And here you go, your stew is ready. Your canned beef egg stew is ready. What are you gonna enjoy with? Well, I had mine with you'll see. Here you go. I hope you really tried making this egg canned beef stew. I know we have different ways of making it. You can share yours with me, but this is one of the ways I make mine. There are different ways. You don't have to stick to one way all the time. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give your girl a thumbs up. I want you to like and I want you to share. So I enjoyed my canned beef stew with plantain, some avocado, and egg. And this was really, really delicious. Until my next video, I want you to love God, love people, and I want you to stay graced up. I love you all. Bye-bye.